to Tempus Valorem, the channel that helps you have the best time gaming. So this is a quick introduction video to talk to you a bit about the channel and the initiative and what we want to achieve. Tempus Valorem is the idea is that all the time that we spend in games has a certain value and entertainment value, and this can change actually from one game to another, obviously. The idea is that some games may be misleading you sometimes into making you feel like this is a PvE game when actually the end game is all about PvP, for example. So here the idea is to help you and coach you, really knowing that game, what are the end goals of that game, and help you progress the fastest to that point. That's one of the main points of Tempus Valorem. Also, we want to help fighting dark pattern, attention economy, and gambling addiction. So let's call them dark addictions. So the idea is that we want to actually promote games that are not doing that and to rate the games based on that. So there's like three main components. This YouTube channel. There's also a website, which is actually the main point, where you can go and rate each game and give your voice actually towards how you feel about that game and how do you rate that game, how do you feel it's contributing healthily to the free-to-play environment, etc. And the third part is the Discord server, where actually we can engage together, we can talk, we can see what's the future of the channel, what do we need to change on the website, etc. So that's a bit about what we want to achieve here. I'm Ezzerio myself. So I've been in the gaming industry for about 10 years now, a bit more even. I worked for companies like WebZen or Cheap Potato at the time, to Riot Games and Ubisoft. So a couple of different things, and now I just started my own business, Milfoy Games, which is about creating ethical free-to-play games, but also on the side, and actually quite a big thing, I want to launch this initiative of Tempus Valorem to really help players, give them really a voice. That's really the thing that's really important. It's not about me actually making videos or anything. It's about how can I help you guys and how can we build together a gaming community that's going to make things better in the future, where we will impact other gaming developers. So, because like Milfoy Games is one thing, but I'm going to be relatively small for a long time, I think. But if we can impact all together, actually bigger game developer, I think there we can have a strong impact, where we can really, if we rate that a game is not ethical at all, is actually not giving a good value of your time because it's actually playing the attention of economy attention game, sorry. And this kind of thing are not really gonna help players in the future. Because if you need to log into a game for 4 or 5 hours to do actually random tasks, just because it's gonna give you a little benefit, this is not actually being respectful of the gamer's time. This is just like, if you come into my game, you're not gonna play the other game. So that's what I want you to do. I want you just to play my game, not the other ones. But this is not what's good for gamers. And here we're fighting for what's good for gamers. May it be 15 minutes, may it be 2 hours, it doesn't matter. We're not here to judge actually how much time you play games, not at all. This is your decision. We're here to actually judge what the gaming developers are doing and how that impacts you and how do you feel like you need to allocate your time. So that's really important. So what to expect from the channel? Well, this is more of an introduction video. I don't know if we're gonna do a lot of videos like that. The idea is to do a lot of game reviews. So at the moment, if you go to tempusvalorem.com, you can see some reviews about the games that are there that you can rate. So we're starting with 4 or 5 games, and we'll add more in the future. But we're gonna do game reviews, for example, next probably of Epic 7 and Genshin Impact, where we're gonna give the state of the game now, how ethical is the game, and how is it making the best use of your time. So that's gonna be really important. We're going to discuss as well about what the community wants to achieve, so that's really important, because here I'm barely initiating the community. You guys are going to drive it, so you're going to tell me actually what you want to see. So that's going to be the biggest part actually of the next videos that we're going to make. And we're going to talk about the best and worst practices. So here we're not going to touch only free-to-play, we may touch actually any type of game, like for example Path of Exile that has a lot of best practices, etc. So we're going to check a bit all the games and we're going to say, okay, what are they doing well and what could be used more in the future. So that's a bit of a wrap-up of what this channel is about, what Tempus Valorem is about. And in the future, like really, I would like us to be able to make an impact at some point. So let's see like what level of impact, if we are like actually a community of 10, or if we're in a community of thousands. But let's hope that the community can get as big as possible and that we can make the biggest impact together. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to know more and if you want to check out the next videos. Thank you guys.